Hello. Hey guys. Hey Tracy, how you going? Okay, so let me know if you're wanting a reading or one card free. And if you're wanting a free card, let me know what subject we're looking at. Health, money, business, love, you name it. Okay, so let me see, which text do we have here? Just waiting for people to join. Okay. Hey Emma. I did do Scorpio I think 48 hours ago, so there's a new video if you haven't listened to it yet. Okay. Hey Jane. Okay, let's have a look. 1 second. Okay. All right, so Tracy's lost. Any guidance would be fabulous. I'm going to use the Soul Truth deck, okay? I wish I looked tired today. I don't know what's going on. Mercury retrograde. Let's have a look. Tracy. What does Tracy need to see, please, Spirit? What does Tracy need to see? What's the guidance for Tracy? You've got, it's so funny because I just finished saying I look so tired. You've got, am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? Thank you, Jane. So the message here, Tracy, that is that you are the asset. Your body is your vehicle. Notice how much, sorry, I can't talk. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you're getting, and what you can do to help your body rest. I don't know if you want to take a salt bath and put in some lavender essential oil or go to bed ridiculously early. There's a need to give yourself some time out. The more you give yourself permission to rest, the more you can contribute. Hey, we've got someone from Russia. I think that's a first. Let me know if that resonates with you. So guys, if you've just joined, I do one card free, or it's a $15 reading where we do we dig deeper into the situation, okay? Jane, would you like a card? I'm going to use the spirit messages for you, Jane. Yeah. you're being asked to slow down. So I don't know if things have been a bit frantic lately for you, Jane, and you're trying to cram too much in one day. What does Jane need to see, please, Spirit? What does Jane need to see? You're welcome. All right, so Jane, you need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving, because your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You're not in competition with anyone else, so plan to outdo your past, not other people. And what I'm feeling for you as well is, don't forget just how far you've come. Like, remember 18 months ago, you were not like as good as you are now in terms of your spiritual growth, in terms of your circumstances. I feel like you've come a long way and you need to give yourself credit for that, okay? So let's see, who else do we have in here today? I might use the Curious Creatures Tarot today, because I find this to be a really fun deck, and I love animals, so I think we're going to use that one. Oh, there you go. Awesome. I really need to get my nails done. They're so bad, but like I don't know if you can see, like I needed to get them done 2 weeks ago, but at least they're not all chipped and gross. You're welcome. Good luck with your business. I don't know, I think everyone's out and busy today. We're not really wanting readings. We'll see if anyone joins, because I really should be posting more star sign videos to my channel, because I've only done Scorpio so far for the month of August. It feels like more and more my channel is just Scorpio people. Like, I don't really get a lot of views from any of the other signs. Nebedita, did I say it right? When it will happen and who. Okay, you want to know who you're going to end up with. This is a question I've been getting a lot lately, and I have to say, you know, I've got to remind people, we don't just have one soulmate, and this is why it's important for us to be the best version of ourselves, because we're going to attract the mate that most resembles our vibration. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it really depends on you as to who you end up with. So it's really difficult for any reader, because we're reading energy and we're using the cards based on the current energies. It's really hard to kind of peer down into the future and see who you're going to end up with. But I can show you like someone that I pick up on that you are likely to end up with, but there are no guarantees in life. Emma says, I'm a Scorpio. Oh, whoa, my phone's about to, like it did in the Scorpio reading. That's so nice. Oh, you lost your mum to cancer. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get 2 messages for you, Emma. I'm going to get you a message from your mum, and I'm going to get a message on love, okay? So thank you for watching my channel, by the way. But before I do you, Emma, if you can just wait a moment, we're going to do Nebedita. I can't say your name right. I'm so sorry. I'm going to see. What do you want me to do? What he does for a living? So choose out of these 2 options. What your most likely future husband is going to do for a living, or how you're going to meet. Let me know what you would prefer. And while I wait for you to decide, I'm going to just jump to Emma. Okay, so Emma, let me see. My phone is just not playing nice with me at the moment. I'm going to get a message for Emma from her mum, okay? Your mum is actually acknowledging your grief. She's saying, I can see you remembering me with a heart full of worry and grief. These emotions are normal and all part of your healing, but you need to know that I'm happy. So I feel like she wants you to get to a place where you can think about her and not get upset. Yeah, I know this time apart is hard, and I know that you miss me, but I'm with you every day and through the darkest night. I urge you to go forward with your dreams. Nothing is stopping you unless you believe it is. I'll be with you every step of the way. She wants you to know that heaven is truly beautiful. She's really stressing that. And she's saying, you will hold me again. It's only a matter of time. I just want you to be happy until then. And she's saying, I wish that I could tell you all the wonderful things that the universe has planned for you. Oh, your mum is such a sweetheart. Wow. Like, you know, people might think these mediumship cards, how can you really get messages from people and channel past over loved ones because they're so generic? But I'll tell you, I do quite a few mediumship readings, and I definitely feel the energy very differently. So people will come through with various messages. It's not all just fluffy nonsense about heaven being amazing. I'm telling you, sometimes really specific things come in from the other side, but I'm just picking up a really sweet energy from your mum. Hi, Andrea. All right, so this candle's burning me. Let's see. Oh no, Jane lost mum to cancer in Feb. All right, let me just get a message for Jane. Right, angels and spirit, please show me what does Jane's mum want to come through with, please. I feel like Jane, your mum gives you lots of signs. And I'm getting ringing in the ears. I don't know, Jane, if you're getting like ringing in the left ear, and I feel like when your mum's really close, I feel like that's a symptom that might happen for you. Angels and spirit, please show me. Yeah, she's saying, as a guide, I'm walking alongside you in love. I send support and strength to protect you. So I say when she's really near, she'll send you that ringing in the ears, because they're always around, but like sometimes when we're going through a tough period, their presence is stronger. Right, what does Jane's mum want to bring through, please? She's really watching over you. That's what's the main message. You've got 3 cards around her wanting to say, remember, I'm always with you. I'm sending you my support and strength to protect you. I'm watching over you everywhere you go. I don't know if your mum was a little bit of a panic merchant. Like maybe she was always like trying to keep you safe, and if she could have wrapped you in cotton wool, she would have. That's coming through. She just wants you to know that she's never far away. And when you think of her, she's right there in your heart. Okay, so let me see. Hi, Natalie. Oh. Okay, so do we still have Nibedita, who wants to know about future spouse? Let me know. Okay. I'm getting, I don't know if it's you, Jane, but your mum might flicker the lights. Don't know if your lights have been going in and out lately. Okay. And whose mum was into like, I'm getting the 80s exercise, you know, like the headband and the fluoro gear. Like, you know, when they used to do step classes and the pump, and they used to get up in all their fluoro stuff. I don't know who that is. And the leg warmers and stuff. I don't know whose mum I'm channeling. All right, so do we have anyone else looking for readings? We've got ER. Could you read for me if my future love, the one, is my colleague or someone totally new? Oh, it's you, Emma. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. What a weird thing to come through. See, I can't make this stuff up. I really can't make it up. Oh my God, it probably applies to both of you. So we got the leg warmers for Emma, and we've got Jane. We took my mum's buns of steel equipment. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, so funny. Okay. All right, so ER, let's have a look at who is your future love. Let's see if it's through work or someone totally new. I'm going to use, there's the deck that I want. All right, let's have a look. Show me, how is ER going to meet future love, please? I'm getting your future love is really romantic. Like, I'm getting lots of flowers, lots of wining and dining, bringing you coffee, giving you vouchers to go and get your nails done or get a facial or a massage or something. I'm getting a super romantic person. Yeah, and I do feel like it's very possible that you could meet through work. So that's what I'm being shown. Okay, so the Guardian Oracle. May I have a card for my highest good? Whatever comes out. Sure, let's have a look. Let's see, we're going to use this deck here. Okay, what does the Guardian Oracle 33 need to see, please, Spirit? Welcome. All right, here we go. 2 more shuffles. Okay. 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 There's a few messages coming through here. So the Guardian Oracle 33, they're wanting you to put all of your energy into your strengths and passions, okay? Because I feel like you could be wasting some time or procrastinating a little bit. They're wanting you to focus on your purpose. And they're saying some things may be taking longer than expected. So sometimes when things take a while, longer than we think, we lose motivation, we get impatient, we get, sorry, it's really weird weather in Sydney at the moment, and my puppy has just found her voice. Okay, no more barking, we know, yes, we know. We had a really bad thunderstorm in the early hours of the morning. Anyway, so we sometimes lose faith and we lose motivation when things aren't happening as quickly as we would like. But Spirit is saying something will be born into your life very soon. Have faith, and your hope in the immense possibility for your life will be restored. Don't know if you're Scorpio, because that seems to be a bit of a theme for us. Oh, thanks, Orchid. I'll be right with you. They're saying you need to be more mindful with how you're spending your time, because you've got a card that says no success will come unless you invest your energy in something. Your energy at the current time is already invested in things, just not the things that make for a successful life. So make a solid choice about where you know you need to be committed and dedicated and put your energy into that. Okay? And you may need to step out of your comfort zone. Nothing's going to change unless you do something different, or unless you start taking action towards a goal. Okay, so I hope that that was helpful. So Orchid says, I was on a first date tonight. Exciting. Mike, a Sag. What's his energy? All right, let's have a look. All right, what does Orchid need to see regarding Mike, please? I do like a Sag, I must say. All right, show me, please, what are Mike's feelings and intentions towards Orchid, please, Spirit? What are Mike's feelings and intentions? What are Mike's feelings and intentions towards Orchid? All right, what I'm getting is, and this is quite typical Sag, okay? And I would know because I've dated a few. This guy, I feel like his energy is a little bit scattered. I feel like he's quite impulsive as well, because we've got the Emperor in the reverse, and his life might lack a little bit of structure. We've got the Six of Swords in the reverse, so I worry that this connection may not move forward. And I don't feel like it's got much to do with you. It's just that this person's life is very scattered, and there's a lot on this person's plate. Just bear with me a second. It doesn't look like this person is looking for anything serious. I don't see any cups here. There's no cups whatsoever. Let's see what he would say if he could be totally honest. I do feel though that like he might go quiet and you kind of think, what happened there? And then he might come back around, because we've got the Judgment card here. And then where I cut the deck in this Oracle deck, it says it's going to take me a few months to come back. So keep your options open. I'm still very confused. So if you felt a strong connection on this date, you weren't imagining things, but this person is all over the place, okay? Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Mike want to say to Orchid? Okay, we've got addictions that might not be obvious. He's saying, I have addictions that I haven't told you about, but too afraid to tell you and lose you forever. And I find Saggies are, like Saggies and Pisces are the most prone to, you know, addictions and substances, I guess. Again, he's saying it's going to take a few months to come back. Keep your options open. So this person's going to come back out of nowhere. And he's saying, please take my call. Let's forget the past and start over. All right. Yeah, I feel like you'll have moved on from this, and you might be talking to someone totally new when this person comes back in, because he's saying, accept my romantic gesture. I want to experience something meaningful with you. So I don't know if this person's thinking about going away, because like I can't ignore that, you know, this is passage over water. So I don't know if Mike mentioned he's got travel plans coming up. And we also have the Three of Wands. So I do feel like he's doing some kind of a disappearing act, and then he will be re-emerging out of the woodwork. Let me see what else I can get. What does Orchid need to see about Mike? What does Orchid need to see about Mike, please? What does Orchid need to see about Mike? We've got teasing. Teasing. Interesting. Yeah, he's definitely keeping his possibilities open at the moment. So I think you should too. And, you know, Saggies are difficult ones to pin down, okay? They're very flighty. Angels and Spirit, please show me what does Orchid need to see about Mike. He's definitely giving me fire energy. And I'm getting distracted. With this closed off card, it says emotionally unavailable or distracted, but the card is really giving me more distracted. He's got a lot of things going on. So I don't feel like he has the capacity to build something deep and meaningful or put someone as a real priority in his life. It's almost like he doesn't have the energetic space. So let's see what your advice is. I'm going to use this deck here. What is Orchid's advice when it comes to Mike? I feel like your advice is keep your options open. What is Orchid's advice when it comes to Mike? Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. So the Three of Cups, like regardless of whether it comes out in the upright or the reverse, it's a casual type of energy. It's start off as friends, see what happens, just treat it as a bit of a good time. It's interesting that this kind of gives me salamander vibes, so I'm picking up the Sagittarian energy. You know, these little lizards here. Show me what is Orchid's advice when it comes to Mike. The Chariot. There's something here about him traveling, but I feel like it's keep on moving. Keep on moving. See if he... Let him pursue you. Okay, let him pursue you. I'm going to use this deck. This deck is a deck that I made based off the self-help book, Why Men Marry Bitches. So this gives really kind of specific advice. Hi, Jay. I don't know who just purchased a reading. Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette. Okay, we've got Amaya. Just give me a moment, guys. Christina. Okay. What is Christina's advice when it comes to Mike, please? What is Christina's advice when it comes to Mike? Was he not very generous with you? Like when it comes to time, when it comes to, you know, the type of date, like was it very low key? You've got a card that says when a man is very consumed with not being taken advantage of, it's a sign that he's on the take. Let me know if that resonates with you. I definitely pick up addiction in his energy. And they're saying the more independent you are of him, the more interested he will be. So I definitely feel like you need to let him pursue you or not. And I'm definitely getting the sense that if you keep your options open and let him do his thing, he will be back in a couple of months. Okay, good. I'm glad it's making sense. He's a bit all over the place emotionally. Yep. You've got always say less than necessary. So they're saying keep him guessing, Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the more likely you're to say something foolish. So don't tell him what you're looking for. Don't tell him what you think about him. You know, because a lot of women make the mistake of trying to explain to a man how they want to be treated and what they're looking for. It goes through one ear and out the other for men. It's like you tell a man what your expectations and standards are by the way that you act. So if you're not going to entertain half-hearted effort, you just don't. You don't engage, you don't respond very quickly, and then they get the message. So I feel like that's how you need to carry yourself. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Yeah, men respond to things like silence. Okay. I hope that was helpful. So Jeanette, what's your question for me, my lovely? I wanted to know if something is weighing on my husband. Is he hiding something or feeling low? Okay, let's have a look. What is going on for Jeanette's husband? What is going on for Jeanette's husband, please, Spirit? What is going on for Jeanette's husband? Okay. What I feel might be weighing on his mind is he's thinking about doing something new, like whether it's a course, whether it's a new job. The Page of Pentacles is about learning. It's not yet the Knight of Pentacles. Now, what is the Knight of Pentacles? It's about a plan, a strategy. And the Knight of Pentacles is not moving towards that just yet because he's still, you know, he's still making plans in his mind and mapping it out. So the Page of Pentacles, I feel like your husband's had an idea to do something different. We've also got the Two of Wands here, which is another card about making decisions and future planning, okay? We've got the Ace of Swords here. I feel like he's telling you the truth. I don't feel like he's hiding anything. But the Ace of Swords is also giving me that sense that he's had an idea. So I don't know if he's thinking about moving, but he just hasn't told you what is kind of what his idea is yet. He's kind of keeping it close to his chest. But we've got the Magician, so he's trying to make something happen. He's trying to manifest something, okay? And it's slowly taking form in his mind. But until he kind of makes sense of it and decides what he wants to do, I don't feel like he's going to make it known, okay? So we've got the Page of Swords. He's still doing his research. He's still doing his due diligence. He's still thinking about it. Okay, that's what I'm getting. With the Four of Cups, he does look a little bit jaded and dissatisfied. This could just mean like he's not really happy with his present circumstances, and that's why he's trying to think about what he could do differently, okay? Now, I don't know, it could be work related because we've got the Pentacle here, so, you know, the coins are money. But there's definitely something that he feels unfulfilled about. We've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Cups in the reverse for me is like emotional manipulation. So maybe he feels like he's only in a job because he feels guilty, or as in like guilty if he was to leave, it would cause the boss a lot of problems. Like something around that. He feels emotionally trapped in some way. And I just feel like he's trying to figure out how to improve his circumstances. Let me just see what it is, if it's work or something else, or wanting to move. Let me just, what deck do I want to use? Maybe the tarot again. Let me see. What is the nature of this idea? Show me what is Jeanette's husband contemplating, please. What is Jeanette's husband contemplating? Yeah, taking a leap of faith in a new direction, okay? It could be a move, all right? Oh, good, he's working on a project. Amazing, I love it. How the cards never lie. Okay, so who else do we have here? So is Amaya still here? Let me know, Amaya, if you're still here and you want me to have a look at Elle's energy. Okay, so we have a reading request. Oh, we've got Eva. Okay. All right, let me just see, Amaya, does Elle still want to be with you? Let's have a look. I definitely feel like Elle has pulled back. Because we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, which for me is like someone who's no longer investing. But I definitely feel like Elle could be going through a bit of a difficult time at the moment. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, so maybe she's choosing to focus on work. But there's also something in her past that is weighing heavily. So we've got the Ten of Cups in the reverse next to the Six of Cups. So we've got something about the past creating an issue. Okay, so let me just see. So we have Eva here. I wish to know if Marco wants to be with me in future. All right, let's have a look. Angels and Spirit, please show me. What are Marco's intentions towards Eva, please, Spirit? What are Marco's intentions? Yeah, I like it. Knight of Cups. What are Marco's true feelings and intentions towards Eva? I'm getting the timing is off. And I'm getting there's someone else in the picture. So while I do like the fact that we have the Knight of Cups, which is an indication of a person's desire, my concern is there's something that you don't know and he's not taking action towards it. That could be cutting off someone else, because look, I feel like this is you. You're the Queen of Wands, and then you're kind of not happy with how things are currently going. You're feeling a little bit flat, like things aren't how they used to be. And then we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So that is a bit of a concern. You've got two queens in close proximity, and I feel like it could be an ex because we have the Judgment. So he's not making a move towards you. Maybe he's at a distance. Let me know if this is making sense, because we have the Fool in the reverse next to the Six of Swords. Because he's giving to some other situation. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So you seem to be more invested in this, and the scales of justice are out of balance. But you've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. There's something that you don't know, and it's been reinforced by the Ace of Swords in the reverse. He's not telling you something, And we have the High Priestess in the reverse, which is a secret. This is a secret. So are you sure he's not like still married, or let me just see what you don't know. What is it that he's holding back from you? I'm going to use this deck here. What is Marco holding back from Eva? Show me what is the secret. What is the secret here? Does he have children? There's someone else. We've got side piece. That's the Queen of Wands. And this card says the other woman. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is Marco holding back from Eva. What is Marco holding back from Eva, please, Spirit? We've got toxic, jealousy. Please show me what is Marco hiding from Eva. What is Marco hiding from Eva, please, Spirit? Yeah, there's something about family, children, having a wife. I feel like you represent an escape for him. Like, I feel like he might have fantasies of running away with you. It's bad timing, definitely. I was picking that up before. Look at that. He does want to meet up with you, but he hasn't made a decision about what he's going to do with the wife, with the family. When he doesn't speak with you, when he avoids speaking with you, it's because he's with his family, is what I'm getting, okay? See, we've got anchor. He feels stuck. He doesn't know how to escape his circumstances, okay? So that's what I'm being shown. Look, he does have desire towards you, but I don't feel like he's prepared to leave what's going on for him just yet, all right? Let me see what your advice is just quickly. I'm just worried that my phone is running really low on battery. So if someone just paid for a reading, I might have to take it offline. Guys, you know where to find my email address, don't you? So if my phone ever dies while I'm in the middle of a reading, just email me. It's in the description box of my videos, okay? Not this particular one, but... All right, what is the advice for Eva? What is the advice for Eva when it comes to Marco? What's the advice, please? Here we go. Yeah, you've got prepare for a plot twist. So something is about to come to light and it's like something unexpected. You're feeling helpless, but they're saying exit the matrix. It's very simple. Recognize your own power. You create your own world. The way that you're feeling right now isn't getting you what you want. So when you find yourself fighting to get what you want, to get your way, drop your hands to your sides, take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this worth fighting for? Stay flexible and in alignment with the divine order of all things and ask divine forces to show you the way. Okay, embrace stillness so that in your clarity, the right next thing for your life can take root and bloom. This is not a time to put in extra effort. It's a time for ease, for deep internal intentional calm. Remain unmoving until the right action arises by itself. Okay, so I hope that that was helpful. I'm going to end it there, guys, because my phone's about to die. But thank you all for joining, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.